It's Marilyn the K-pop grandma. Thing that I'm liking about this video. But there are people that care about you. I care about you. Hi everyone, it's Marilyn the K-pop grandma. I'm so glad to welcome my gram fam and all you others here to watch this reaction today. I am just so excited because it is Black Swan, and Black Swan's been out for a few months. We all know it came out with the Mott 7 album, which I listen to all the time, and it's an amazing song. I'll be reacting to two things today. First, I'll be reacting to the dance practice video, and I've seen bits and pieces of it. Pizzas, am I angry? Bits and pieces of it, and I love dance practice videos because even if, say, for example, you were to watch the performance of Black Swan on the James Corden show, which is where they debuted it, you would not see all the dance because the cameras will do close-ups of individuals and things like that. So the dance practice will really be able to see the whole dance, and it's just one camera focused on the members, and we'll get to see everybody and how all the pieces fit together. I'm really excited about that. And the second is I'm going to react to the music video, which I have seen, so maybe it's not a reaction, it's more of a commentary. I had this as a request from a few people, and I asked one individual, anyway, I asked her about the fact that I'd seen it, and that didn't seem to mind her, and I kind of like that idea anyway, because especially with BTS videos, they are so intricate, and there are so many messages and things in there, a lot of subtleties, that I think if you have watched it once or twice, then the third time you can really react to lots of things. Oh, can I have a fly in here? I'm sorry, you guys. It's summertime. I don't know what to say. A lot of times, because of the way that I do my reactions, and I like to really break the videos down and talk about what's going on in the videos, that that this may work out really well. So let me know in the comments afterwards what you think of me doing a reaction or a commentary after I've seen a video 2 or 3 times, as opposed to doing a first reaction. So anyway, that's all. I've talked way too long, and we're going to get started on this dance practice. They're not, are they moving? Oh, there they go. I love how they all do that. It's like a waterfall. Okay. I always love stopping the video on BTS because you can see where they're all at. You know, I use my hands, and you guys can't see my hands. I'm sorry. It looks like movement. You know, you can see the movement clear up here in their bodies. They're pulling in V. I think that's V right there. I don't have the video big enough to really see. But that looks like V, and they're pulling in. And if you remember the art film, this dance isn't the same as the art film dance, but it has some movements and qualities of the art film dance. Anyway, I love that. I love that you can see movement even with the video stopped. And look at this little ponytail boy here. I think that is Jimin. Okay. Sugar. Let's stop this for a minute. So they're talking about, and if you haven't watched the art film, you should watch it. Even though BTS isn't in it, it is amazing. The dance company that did it are amazing. But in here it talks about, could it be my first death I've been always afraid of? And there's a quote. I put the quote at the very beginning of this video before my package piece. And it talks about how a dancer dies 2 deaths and the first one is when they can no longer dance, and that's the worst one. And that's just that's not exact quote because I don't have it memorized, but that's what it's saying. And so when they're singing about this black swan, what they're afraid of is that the day is going to come when they can no longer dance, or sing or perform in their case. They're dancers, but they're also singers and performers and rappers. And because that's the thing they're most passionate about, they don't want to lose it, but they're afraid that it's happening. I get passionate about doing these videos. Okay, here we go. I love how they kind of do that turn into the formation there. Let's stop for a minute, and I just want to go back. I guess I should only be commenting about the dance. I can comment about the other things in the other video. Let's go back right here. I think that's really slick how RM's right here in the front, and then by a manner of a couple turns, V comes to the front. And it's beautiful, and it adds to like the ballet classical quality of the dance. And look at the arms. They're not all posed the same way. So you can see Jimin back here. He's really, one of the reasons why I love this is because we can see so much of the classical training in Jimin in this dance. But look at the arch of his head, neck, back, his legs right here. RM is more forward, but he's got those, look at the lines. You know, with classical dance, I think it's a lot more, I don't want to say flowy. I took dance many years ago when I was young, and classical is, in ballet, it's more flowy, where you've got more modern type dance, is more angular, and this is really beautiful. Even RM's lines, who claims he can't dance, look at that, he can dance, you guys. Toes, beautiful. V, beautiful. I really love that part where Jimin's almost skating forward, and you know, they're all down, they're just starting to reach out, and I think it's almost like what do I want to say, sorry guys, my brain isn't working, but you know, where it's yeah, that's what it is. One person, then the next, kind of like the wave in the stadium that the boys love us to do when we're there. So it's just, and you can see. So these two arms are, his arms out just a little bit quicker than his. And sorry, I can't see who they all are. And then, I'm using my finger again, sorry. And then we've got V's right here. JK right here, very similar. And look at the lines right here. So good. And then we have Jimin, who just kind of skated forward on that. just realized how hard this is. This is not an easy dance to do. Okay, here we go. We've got them all up here. Jimin's moving because he's the center and he's going to do something different. But you've got them all. They're all right here. Just their synchronization is really great. So good. One of the things I wanted to tell you is, remember back when BTS was in LA for whatever it was they were there for, and Ariana met up with them, and she posted a picture of 6 of them, and it was kind of controversial because everyone was like, where's Suga? But I think he was taking a nap or doing something else at the time. But anyway, she had tweeted that she got to watch their dance practice, and she said she was screaming because it was so good. And I believe it was either Black Swan and or On that she got to watch. And of course she was screaming because it was so good. Anyway. Look at that, you guys. What they are doing is not easy. And it's so beautiful. Maybe. Got our rappers here. Doesn't it almost look like they're fighting? Have you ever seen birds fight? And swans with their necks, they'll tangle them up to fight. And that's kind of what it reminds me of in this part of the dance, where the one person is getting pulled down by the other person and they're trying to fight it off, or the person is being dragged down by their feelings and they don't want that black swan to happen. They don't want to lose that passion that they're losing. Very interpretive in this part of the dance. I love all the turns that they do in this dance. I think it's so beautiful. And the floor work is crazy. And then the movement of Jimin coming forward. I really love this part of the dance too. Look at feet, feet, feet. Look, 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 look. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Okay, let's go back just a little tad here. That should do it. And then Jimin does the kick up. And then here comes Jimin. And he's the focal point at this point. And I like how they change centers in this dance too. I love how they're using a lot of classical moves to change into that center position. It really adds to the feeling of the type of mood that they want to have. And you know, if you watch my videos, you know I break down things a lot in the videos. And I think it's really important to, since we're looking at a dance video, to acknowledge how the movements add to the feel of the dance, or the feel of the song, sorry. The dance movements add to the feel of the song. Jimin is so in his element in this, you guys. Like, just his movements and everything. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. We've got them all moving. Then it's just kind of staggered like that. Why can I not think of that word today? I'm so sorry. We're very close to the end. I love how this is all psh, psh, psh. Here we go. Thank you, boys. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to get rid of this one. And, oh, where'd you go? There you are. Goodness gracious, I had you here a minute ago. I think this music video is ready to go, so we may as well go ahead and get started on this one. Now this, oh, real quick, I think this was actually filmed in a theater in LA that is no longer operating. And it's so beautiful inside, and it was the perfect backdrop for this song and the message that it brings. Okay. And here we go. Here's our big hit. Music and artists for healing, big hit entertainment. Oh, so cool how that goes from one to the group. Beautiful jump, beautiful jump. One of the things about the music video is that, you know, because, now we just watched the same dance on the dance practice video, but because of the spotlight and the darkness and Jimin being in white, wow, that jump just stood out. It was so breathtaking in that scenery. See if I can find it. If I can find it, we'll look at it again. Maybe not. There we go. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Okay. Let's see. Here we go, watch. Oh, that wasn't the jump. Sorry. Just a little note, in case you didn't know, the shadows in the back, and of course we know that they focused a lot on Jungian map of the soul, of course, for this, and the shadow portion in this particular song, in this particular video, and the shadow is the bad parts of you, or the I guess Jung wouldn't want them referred to as the bad parts, but the humanistic parts, I guess, of you, the parts that try to drag you down, the same parts that's really talked about in, you guys, my mind is not working. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, you know, that part of you that can almost become poison. Anyway, the shadow parts are danced by Jimin, except for RM, and they're danced by J-Hope. Anyway, here we go. This is the part that I referred to earlier that was talking about that quote by the famous dancer. Seems like time stopped. Oh, that would be my first death. Have you ever felt like that? Like you just couldn't do it anymore? You just couldn't press forward anymore, and that you just, like, everything that you've ever wanted or hoped for is just going away and there's nothing that you can do about it. That's kind of what I went through while I was sick these last few months. Those of you that have caught up with me over the last month or so know that I was out sick for quite a while and wasn't producing videos. And it's funny because now I'm watching this and I'm reading these words and it's making me teary. Yeah, it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to have that black swan come in and get you. And we'll talk about what a black swan is in a couple minutes. What the real definition of black swan is. And it's not the Natalie Portman movie. They just used that term for the basis of the movie. But we'll talk about that. Okay. And look how they went. They went from the white to the black. This is my black swan outfit. There we go. There we've got our Jimin again. See how that spot and everything? So it makes such a difference. Like, think about, we saw him do that in the dance practice. And now look, even just this. He's still in white. It's black all around him. It's very, what they call low-key lighting with some spot right here on him. But still, we've still got a lot of shadow here because the spot's coming down. So the light's hitting from the top. And it makes a huge difference in how you see and perceive the dance. And this is, I always talk about how the compilation, the texture, the lighting, everything in a video adds to the performance and the message of a song. Look at that. So gorgeous. The background's so gorgeous. Oh, my heart's hurting, you guys. Oh, look, it just went from black to white. I wish I could edit like these big hit editors because they do such an amazing job. I think what I was saying is that my heart just breaks. If you put this into context and just think about if something happened and these guys or one of them just could not perform anymore, that it all went away for them. How would it be? And now that's when I want to talk about black swan. Here's what a black swan. Black swan is actually a financial term. And it comes from, black swans are pretty rare and they're unexpected. When you see a swan, you expect to see a white swan. You don't expect to see a black swan. So a black swan is an unpredicted event that completely changes the scenario. So if you were a performer and you were very popular and you very much loved it, you were a dancer and you were so passionate about dancing, and one day you wake up and you just can't do it anymore and all the passion has gone out of your body, even though you want to have it, you can't do it, that's a black swan. Here, J-Hope. I love the sound of J-Hope's voice in this song. Alrighty, here we go. And I don't want to make this video too much longer anyway. So, let's get going. Let's go back real quick before we start up again. I'm losing focus. Does that ever happen? Something that you just love to do and you just can't do it anymore. Oh, it's horrible. Okay, here comes J-Hope. Like falling deeper into the abyss, you know? I smell myself. Slowly I open my eyes. I'm in my workroom. It's my studio. The waves go darkly by in a throw. I love this. So these are the fighting words, you guys. These are the fighting words. They start getting dragged into the throw. Like, I'm just going to get dragged down and I can't do it. And Chica says, but I'll never get dragged away again. I'm not going to let it happen. I'm not going to let my passion go. I'm not. And so here's like the joyful part of the song. Oh wait, let's stop. This theater is so beautiful, you guys. I love it. I should be talking more about it. There's so many parts to this. This video is so complex. It is so complex with the lighting, with the dancing, with the members. You see all of them. You see a few of them. You see one of them. It's really pretty remarkable. It's just, it's beautiful, and it's all just filmed in this theater. See, look at that background. Isn't that beautiful? They used to have painted curtains back in the day in those theaters. My eyes right up there. So look at those words of Jin. Nothing can devour me. I'm going to fight back. Nothing can devour me. I should put that up in my room or here in my office, just like right in front of my camera and my monitor, my computer. When I feel discouraged, when I'm not getting enough views or enough subscribers, I need to see that nothing can devour me, right? What can you use that term for in your life? What thing is just so hard for you that you need to overcome? Think about it and then paste those words in front of you. Nothing can devour me. Thank you, BTS. A shout out with ferocity. Oh, Jimin. This is Jimin's song, isn't it, you guys? Look at this. So this part right here, I'm glad I was able to stop it right here. So I guess they were filming another part of JK. I think maybe the very end that we're going to watch. I hope you guys have watched this video all the way to the end. I hope you've learned that, because with BTS, every once in a while, they'll stick a little Easter egg at the very end. But this part right here where that's a balcony. He's not just bending and dancing. He is leaning over a balcony, and I don't know how far down the floor is. 15, 20 feet. It's a long ways down. Anyway, they thought it would be really cool to film this. And so someone is actually hanging on to his legs and feet, and he is bending over this balcony so that they could get this really cool shot. Oh, here we go. And they're coming back up just a little bit, just a little bit. This part, when I first saw it, it broke me, because it just looked like he was dying and giving up. Oh, don't give up. Look at the beautiful ceiling. It's so gorgeous. Now look at the shadow. There's JK, and he looks back, and the shadow disappears. He has fought the battle and won, you guys. So cool. So cool. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked seeing both the dance practice and hearing my thoughts about that, and also the main music video. And you can come straight to me on YouTube. It's so easy now because YouTube gave me my own YouTube address. It's wonderful. Thank you guys. And it's YouTube slash, you know, just the normal slash, YouTube slash C slash K-pop grandma. And I think you may even be able to do it without the C. I did it without the C one time. So anyway, thanks so much, you guys. I love you. Thanks so much for the love and support. Please comment. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if you want more BTS. Oh, masks, masks. I have to do my public service announcement. Masks. Thanks. Bye.